Is it on? Is it recording? Do I look good? Oh my god. I'm back! Hi! Welcome back to my channel. Wow, it has been such a long time since I've made a video, but also since we've been like one-on-one, me and you. It just feels really, really good to be back. I'm not gonna make this all sentimental and everything because whatever. Thank you guys for even giving me a space to just come on and talk because I love to talk. I could just talk, and this allows me to do that. So thank you. Today's video, we are gonna be doing a girls chat. I asked you guys on my Instagram for some girl chat questions and I got some really good ones. I made myself, of course, a Q&A cocktail. This is actually a blackberry lavender margarita. Okay, so I have the questions all ready. I have a drink ready. We're gonna dive right in and I'm so excited. We're gonna start off with a juicy one. I probably should have answered this once I've like drinking half of this, but we're just gonna dive right in. So the first question is, do you ever feel the pressure to get married or have a baby? If you don't know, if you're new here, I'm 25, soon to be 26. I've been with my boyfriend since middle school. We just celebrated our 13-year anniversary. I feel like out of all of our friends, we get so much pressure on why aren't we married or engaged or when are we having kids. People are like, you guys have been together for a million years. When is everything happening? What the hell's going on? I don't feel pressured. I mean, of course, I get pressured a lot. We kind of just brush it off. We know what we want and we know what we have. So if we let it get to us, then yes, we would feel pressured. I mean, don't get me wrong. I always throw in like little hints to Rob, you know, I'll be like, oh my God, like, imagine if I had a ring on this finger. But I'm not like, why aren't we engaged yet? What's going on? I mean, whatever, when it happens, it happens. Honestly, that's up to Rob. Maybe he just doesn't think I'm the one. I don't know. People have to remember that we also, a year ago, moved our lives across the country. Like, literally, I feel like we're just getting settled in. We're good. It's gonna happen. And when it does, it's gonna be fucking amazing. Yes, we want kids, but not anytime soon. I can tell you on the kids part, I actually went through like a switch as I got older. My mom had me when she was 18, so growing up I always said I'm gonna have my kids really, really young because I love how close we are and our relationship is so amazing and we're best friends. And then as I started to get older and like friends started having babies and everything, I'm like, I don't want a kid right now. It's just, no. It's just not for me right now. Okay, there's things that I want to do. There's things that I personally want to accomplish. And like having a baby is pushed way back in my mind. If you know me personally, I'm not really like a kid baby type person. Yeah, they're cute, but I'm never like, oh my God, it's a baby. Oh I want to hold it. Ooh. Oh my God, I want that baby. Like, no, I don't. You can leave it over there. All I'm saying is that I'm good for right now, so I do not feel pressured. When somebody says it, I'm like, listen, if you did it younger, that's great. I don't want to do that. I have the choice, you know, I have control over my body if I want that to happen. And right now I'm controlling it in a way to make sure that it doesn't happen. I can barely even handle Brody. Like, Brody meows at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, I can't even imagine this being a baby right now. Like, thank God I just have to scoop him food and pour it in the bowl. Good enough for me. Next question. Okay, so the next question is for advice, and it says, I met this kid on a dating app, texted for a few days, and had a great conversation. I haven't heard from him. Do I ask him out for drinks, or do I wait for him to ask? 100% ask him. Personally, I would text him because I don't like waiting around for people, and I wouldn't want to wait for him to ask me out. I also feel like guys like to play games, even if it's like unintentional. They'll just leave you like kind of hanging for a little bit. They're not really thinking about it, or some definitely do it on purpose where they're like making you wait for it, you know? I would text him because I wouldn't want to wait. There's no point in you waiting any longer and waiting for him to ask you. If you want to do it, you're down for it, definitely shoot your shot, and he might like that. He might be like, ooh, I like a girl that knows what she wants. What app do I use to edit my reels? The tequila's kicking in. What app do I use to edit reels? I love your last self-tanner reel. Well, thank you. I use, let me find it. if you could see it in the middle, it's the app with the black S on it. It's called Splice. That's what I use to edit my reels and videos. I like it. I'm honestly not sure if I pay for it or not. I have no idea. I really have been meaning to check that out because I recently told somebody about it and they were like, oh, it wanted me to pay for it. So I might be paying for it. I don't think it's a lot. If I am, to me it's worth it, especially as somebody who creates content for their job. It's super easy to get to learn. There's a million apps you could use. That's just the one that I've had for the longest and it's worked for me, so that's the one I use. Okay, the next question is more of just advice on how to have body positivity. Oh god, I'm gonna need to like take a good seat for this one. Guys, this top is like a girl's night top, you know? Okay, my advice for body positivity. Oh my god, this could go so many, there's too much advice. Be more specific. I feel like being body positive is honestly like an emotional roller coaster. A lot of people always DM me about this. How am I so confident being like a blogger, not being a size 0? Here's where I'm gonna get like very personal with you guys, and this is just friend to friend. Something that I like kind of struggle with a little bit is I'll get comments and I know that they're from a good place. I know that they're from the heart and that they mean it 1000% in a positive way, but it'll be like, oh my god, it's so refreshing seeing like a real body on Instagram, or thick and beautiful, being confident, not being a size 0. And for some reason, like, those are the comments that stick in my head in a negative way. How do I word this? I do not post with the mindset being like, this is my body, I'm thick and beautiful, and I'm gonna wear a short skirt. No, this is the body that I was born with. This is the body that I don't really take care of as much as I should. When the main focus of a lot of my comments is about my body, that just like really doesn't make me feel great. I don't always want the attention to be like directed towards my body because I don't love my body, and I like at all. And actually, if you follow me on Instagram and you watch my stories, you know I struggle a lot with my body. Totally appreciate the people that are like, you look amazing, but when people are like, you look good, like, don't be a size 0 because then you're not going to be like relatable anymore. I don't know, like, I want to hit my goal weight. Like, I know what my body can be, and that's not it right now. So I should be taking those comments and being like, oh my god, like, I'm so grateful that people like look at me in that way. But I don't know, I guess as somebody who struggles with body image, and I've struggled with eating disorders for a really, really long time, those are definitely the comments that like stick with me the most, and that's just how I feel. So I guess like my advice on being body positive is making sure that you feel good and not listening to any comments, whether they're negative or positive. I have to have like tunnel vision and be like, okay, what do I want? Like, what does Lexi want? Yes, I'm so happy that people look at me and think that I have like the dream body and that I look real and that I'm thick and whatever. What do I want? What's gonna make me happy? I feel like that wasn't really good advice. That was just me getting like really vulnerable with you guys. And if you don't feel body positive, if you don't like something about your body, we have the power to change our bodies. It just takes like a lot of determination, motivation, everything. I did not like my body. I hated it. I have the power to change it. I worked my ass off and I really, really made a lifestyle change and got to where I am now, which still isn't my goal, but we will get there. Let's just bring this back around. My body positive advice is to make sure you're happy with your body, and if you're not, you have the power to change it, and tune out any comments that don't make you feel amazing. That was a tough one. That was a tough question because it was such a big question. Like, my answer could have gone in so many different directions, but with my mood right now and how I'm feeling, that's the direction that we went in. Next, hi Brody. Oh, he missed being in my YouTube videos. He likes to steal the spotlight. Okay, I got a couple questions about shaving both my body and my face. Shaving my body, I'm like the worst. Like, I literally use a Mach 3 men's razor. That's it. I don't even use shaving cream. I've always like tried to buy shaving cream and like be a shaving cream person, but I honestly just never really noticed a difference. So I was like, why am I even spending $3 on shaving cream when I don't really notice a difference? So I always use a men's razor, and I like the Gillette Fusion men's razors. Really good. So those are what I use for my body. Do exfoliate sometimes. I'm not a huge exfoliator. I just feel like sometimes when I shower, I just want to be like in and out, you know? I don't want like to be spending a bunch of time in there. But when I do exfoliate, I do love the Luxe Unfiltered exfoliator. It smells so good. It feels so good. It's definitely a treat. I should do it every time I shower, but I just don't. For my face, I order a pack of face razors off Amazon. It comes with 3 of them. I don't remember the name, but I will link them down below. They're the best face razors ever. I shave my face like once a week. My makeup goes on really nice, and I just love it. It's also a really good way to exfoliate your face. I've been doing that for a long ass time. I don't remember when I didn't shave my face. Someone asked, this is getting personal, how many times a week do you think you should have sex? Every day. No. No, no, no. Okay, without being too personal, but also just being like real AF, every week is so different. Every week's so different. When someone says that they're doing it like every day of the week, all the time, are you? Are you really? I don't know about that. I think it's healthy at least once a week. Like, I don't think you should be taking like so much time off. I can't really give you guys a number, and I don't want to give you a number because every relationship is so different. Every person is so different. It's just too hard to say. There's no set number. There's no right number. You really have to do what's right for you. And I think it's important to have a conversation too with your significant other. I am very open when it comes to talking about sex. Definitely talk about it. Talk about it with your partner. What's an ideal number for them? Do you even know their number? Maybe they're like, once a week is fine for me. 3 times a week is good for me. Maybe they're like, every day, 2 times a day, you know? Like, what's their ideal number? What's your ideal number? You guys have to figure out a way to make that work together as one. You gotta put your ingredients both into the cup to create a margarita. I hope that was a good answer. Whoever asked this was probably like, how many times a week are they doing it? They've been together for 13 years. But like I said, you gotta have a conversation. Maybe that's why we've been together for so long, because we're both super open about talking about things. Last question is an advice question. We're gonna go with that. My boyfriend, who is also my coworker, broke up with me. I'm heartbroken and want to quit. Damn, girl. Those fucking employment place romances that get messy. Okay, I watch Below Deck. That shit gets messy on there. In all seriousness, well, the first thing I would do is ask yourself, do I like my job? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so if you like your job, personally, I would literally pretend like he doesn't even exist. Screw him. You just gotta ignore him. You just pretend he isn't there and keep doing you and keep just killing it at work and put all of your focus, you have time now, put all of your focus into work and just don't care about that he's there. I know that's like very hard to do, but I feel like that's the best thing you could do. I mean, if you wanted to get like really creative here, you could like send yourself flowers and pretend that they're from somebody like anonymous, you know? So have everybody in the office be like, oh my God, you got flowers. You know, like, fuck him. Send yourself flowers and pretend they're from somebody else. Make him feel like an idiot. That's what I would do. But if you don't love your job, then honestly, don't quit yet, but see if you could find another job. Just erase him from your mind. Start fresh for yourself, for your sanity. You're not gonna wanna see him every day anyway, so I don't know. That's for you to decide. I think those are both 2 very good options. Personally, if I liked my job, I would pick number 1 because I would like to send myself flowers and I would just have fun with it. Like, screw you, dude. I'm gonna have a laugh now. All right, guys, well, that is it. No, come back. This was fun. We should do this again. I can tell you guys, it was really hard, like, trying to come back to YouTube. YouTube was like my first baby before I even cared about Instagram. When we moved, I thought I was gonna move into a new space and be like really inspired and clean slate and start over and make the videos I want to make, but like the complete opposite happened, and I was struggling finding good lighting, and I just didn't really know like what to even come on and talk about. I definitely needed some time to kind of like adjust to the move and everything, and I figured out that the lighting from the windows sucks. Okay, maybe actually with this blind down it would be okay, but yeah, I just had like a really hard time. It was stressing me out, but I'm happy I took a little bit of time off. I feel really refreshed. I'm happy to be back on here talking your ears off, hanging out. Like, I love Instagram. That is my place right now, but the thing about Instagram is that nobody really wants to hear you talk, you know? Like, they don't want to get to know the real me, but you guys know the real me. So with that being said, so happy I'm back. I feel so great. Brody's happy. He's here right next to me somewhere. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you to whoever submitted questions. I love doing a girl chat because sometimes I get lonely in here with Rob and Brody and like all this testosterone. I need some girl time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Just for old times, we gotta do the signature outro, which is, if you didn't like this video, then whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Cheers.